wonder if he did get mushrooms.
Yeah, who knew you could be listening in other people's houses all day long?
And Angie's like, I have a good recipe for radishes and challah, like on the chat. It was hilarious.
Speaking of listening in, we're now live on YouTube.
Recipe and the onions, and now did you get mushrooms? And we're all like, yeah, I wonder if
You got it unmuted.
Who
I can hear it, Scott.
Hello, YouTube. I've never been live on you, if you know what I mean.
Thank you both for joining us. You look cozy.
Yeah, we're in our very new, very expensive chair.
It's a love seat.
it is.
It
It is.
is.
It's a chair and a half, technically.
Yeah, love seat is old school.
Yeah. Thankfully, David has a very small butt, so we can share it. It's fine.
Oh, how you guys doing?
We're doing okay. I mean, it's been tough because I miss my students, and now, their parents are starting to reach out and be like, how do I get together with you? Because little Poopsie misses you. And it's very hard because a lot of my kids have been through trauma, and a lot of their trauma is based around abandonment. And to them feels a lot like abandonment, and they feel okay, and their parents feel okay. And they're like, well, if Miss Holly's okay, why can't I just go to school? And it's hard to explain to a 4-year-old who just wants the familiar people in their lives, So that sucks. That's the sucky part. But the good news is I make videos for them every day. And they're horrible. I started to watch them like before I posted them, and then realized that was a really bad idea. Like I would just edit myself into oblivion, and I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. They're 3 and 4 and 5, and they just want to see you and hear you, and it is what it is. I just post them like, have fun with that.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's a little hard just because my old job was 100% compatible with doing it at home. So it is relentless. I'm alone on the computer. I have 2 or 3 Zooms a day with people I would have tapped on the shoulder and had a little conversation with. And so it's just there in the other room. And I'm burned out by 3:30. Yeah.
It's definitely it's a different kind of communicating, a different kind of relating, and I sometimes feel like I just really don't like my family. And I think in person I mostly do, but over Zoom I'm done after like 5 or 10 minutes. I'm like, love you guys. I know we haven't seen each other in forever. I know you haven't met the baby yet, but goodbye.
Yeah. Oh, you mean your nuclear family?
Yeah. Oh no, not my own family, not my wife, and I like them, thankfully, because that's who I'm really with. But I mean Zoom, I'm just like tired of Zooming. It's not the same thing, and it's definitely a little exhausting for me. I can't go for very long. I can't hang out for too long, This has been really fun. Improvising is kind of a different thing, but
yeah. Wow.
I agree completely.
Yeah, families, they wear you out.
Yeah, you get Zoom burn.
Yes.
I ordered a case of wine. Mail ordered a case of wine. I had never this organization that I'm not going to say the name of because I'm sampling the first glass. I'm not a wine snob, but I have gone. I can't. These 2 sentences will not be compatible. Sure. I have gone wine tasting in France a couple times. So my palate is educated. So this is the first glass. This is the wine we have for the duration, this case. This is total first world problem, 1%er problem, which I'm not a 1%er. But this wine is not very good.
So we're going to start. So everybody watching, we're going to start a GoFundMe campaign for Pam. Stuck with a whole case of.
Oh wait, they're all different. They're all different. So this is just this first bottle, and so maybe the other bottles are good. But yeah, you should definitely be, hoping for those other bottles.
Well, we just bought a bottle of Portuguese wine, and it's actually a Portuguese red. It comes in a box. It's named after a dog. I'll tell you that. And it's really yummy. It's almost too yummy because there's just like a little dispenser on it. You just push the button in and fill your glass up, and
Mhm.
I'll just have a little more.
Like a slushy maker.
It's like a Keurig of wine,
Yeah.
A
basically.
Keurig, a wine Keurig, hilarious. Oh my God, that'd be so great.
Yeah, it's like the act of dealing with a cork or a vacuum seal makes you think about whether you've had enough or not. But if there's
Right.
just a spigot,
Right. Just helps you
Top
that.
it
And
off.
we can buy French wine that way and Portuguese wine that way, and they're both quite yummy. So I feel like I'm saving money, saving the planet, and you can just have another sip or another
Right.
sip.
And they stack so nicely. Bottles.
Yeah,
boxes.
Cardboard box too, yeah.
They're efficient in storage. Yes, exactly.
I don't know if you're ready for this, Scott, but it would be fun to do this PowerPoint game with Dave and Holly if they'd be up for it.
sure.
Yeah, you think?
Oh,
I've
Oh.
only done this once. Yeah, you guys are good BSers.
Oh, Dave will do anything.
Yeah,
If-
Holly, you're made for this. So this is what it is like, and I don't. We'll probably. I don't know how we're gonna do this with you guys both in the same room, but the people not on will turn off their stop video, and then Scott is gonna screen share. This might work. I don't know from the technical part. He'll
I can
screen share
do.
a PowerPoint presentation. And you have to give the presentation pretending as if you know the PowerPoint.
We
And
won't see it. We will not see it.
So one of us
You
could
won't
just
see it. You won't have seen it beforehand, obviously.
But you'll
Oh, we
see it
will
now
s-
because I'll be
Okay.
sharing my screen, so you'll see it now.
Oh, that's easy. Okay,
Maybe you guys could be a pair,
Okay.
yeah.
presenter. What do you think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like that. Sounds great.
Maybe 5 minutes, like a 5-minute PowerPoint. I don't know if we give them a topic or they find the topic.
Well, Pam, I think some of these PowerPoints that you sent me are kind of like they have a lot of words that make it kind of specific what they're about. Does that work?
I don't know. I've only done this once and I never did the back end of it. And that's what she said.
Just
Thanks,
one.
Pam.
You've
All
missed
right,
me.
sure, let's do it. Who wants to go first?
I think Pam should go first since it's her. She's going to show us how to play.
Okay, show me how to fly it. And then you call the scene, Scott.
Okay. Cool. All right. So let's
Dave and Holly will hit stop video if you can.
Yep. And
Can I? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Stop video.
But
I
we'll
think I
we'll still
will
be able to hear you.
stop my video. Then I will share my screen.
I have my green eyeshadow left on from QVC, HVC.
Gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
Or I'm seeing YouTube. Oh, because that's what you're looking at. Did you try it out?
Pam, hi, can you see that?
Yeah, I can't see myself, but I can see the screen, and that's fine.
And I think as far as YouTube goes, this is going to show up as you in the corner and this screen. So introducing our next presenter, it's Jennifer Purseman with 10 sincere ways to show your employees love.
Oh, yes. Hello, everybody. And by the way, you cannot, oh, no, you can see me. Okay, great. Yes, welcome to the Love Seminar. I'm going to do a presentation today of 10 sincere ways to show your employees love. We are done with faking the love. Sincere is the word here. No more of this fakety, fake, synergetic love. This is sincere love. The first thing to do is, come on, people, smile, say good morning. That's all you have to do. I don't care if you were out last night until midnight or 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. partying the night away. The elevator door opens, you see people, friggin' smile and say good morning. That's all you have to do. You know what? I am done with typed email notes. Send somebody a personal note. That's how you can say, I love you. Get out a card, write it with your little hand, and tell them thank you for something. Just say thank you. Also, download PDFs. There nothing says love like a PDF. A PDF, it's permanent. You should show your employees you love them every day. By the way, I've written an entire book on this subject, which I hope you are all going to buy. It's called Employee Recognition, the Complete Guide. I previously had written the incomplete guide, and then I went back and re-edited it, and now the guide is now complete. So the other thing you can do, number 3, give kudos publicly. I know some of you out there are just more used to, you don't really like making eye contact, and you're just like, congratulations. No, give kudos publicly. Say the word kudos, as for example, publicly in front of everybody. So go to the top of the building, go on the roof, yell it to the whole crowd. Hey, nothing says love like a pizza party. Am I right? Am I right? I'm right. And guess what? Give your employees 1 or 2 days off now and then. Jesus Christ. What are you? You're so mean. You make them work. And every now and then say, how is your week going? Why not? Ask them how their week is going. Stop hitting them in the heart. Their hearts are beat up as it is. Just say, how's your week going? Use those words. Look them in the eye. Smile. We're going to skip over this one for now. We're not going to do that anymore. That does not show love. Does not show love. Also, we're not allowed to give high fives anymore. But you can give them a simulated high five. Yeah, don't do that because that will get them sick. Hey, yes, support causes that matter to them. And you know what? I don't care if the cause is Dungeons and Dragons. Throw $5 in the pot, just support that cause that matters and put your money where your mouth is, even if it is to turtles, which everybody hates. Hey, this is the same as kudos. Yeah, everybody hates, go away from that one. Everyone hates sea turtles. Sea turtles are the worst. Yeah. What's the difference between kudos and okay, no, sea turtles are terrible. We hate sea turtles. Go away from them. See, yeah, kudos and thank you very much. Buy my book. Buy my book. I don't know. That was it.
I love it. Josh,
That was great.
do we need to give some credit to that? By Elodie A. That was her presentation.
Nice. Thanks, Elodie.
Thanks,
I
Elodie.
do, and for the record, I love sea turtles. Love them.
And I loved her PDF. It was the best PDF.
Yeah. Don't talk to me, don't talk to me like that. Your wife's sitting right there.
Well,
It's all right. I knew it.
I like your PDF too.
public display of affection.
David, Holly, you want to try one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Pam, why don't you stop your video
Done.
and I will share my screen again. Let's see. All right, here we go. Let's check out
Luca.
ooh, marketing predictions.
Oh,
For
yeah.
2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Introducing our next speakers. It's a pair of speakers. Please welcome John and John.
Hey there. Hey there.
Hey,
I'm John,
and I'm John.
and we want to predict the future.
Yes, we're going to predict the future by looking back at the past.
What an easy way to predict the future. Rule number 1, the past might happen again.
That's right. 2017, what a great year. 2017 marketing predictions, we got that. You know why we got that? Because we remember the past by predicting the future.
And we know today the past was better than now.
Mm-hmm. And look at all the fine print. You know what's better than fine print? Nothing.
Ignoring the fine print. That's what I say.
Mm-hmm. Customer-centered marketing. Tell them about it, John.
Well, in the middle of marketing, right in the middle, is a little customer aching to get away from the marketing.
Mm-hmm. Customer-centric. Tell them more, John.
Well, that little marketing is scrunching down and strangling your customer, and you've got to leave them alone. Pay attention.
Mhm. Oh, do you remember the day that we met Chandar? Well, we call him CP because we're good friends with him now. Well, Chandar, he is like the guru of customer centric marketing. As a matter of fact, he drew the most amazing diagrams.
He is very good at flattening the curve till tomorrow.
Oh, you had a bit of a crush on Anastasia, didn't you?
Oh, yes, yes.
Mhm.
You know, because I owned her recordings.
Well, again, she was customer centric until they let her out, and then she went crazy. You remember that? She was just all over the place, up and down, left and right.
That was her New Year's resolution.
Oh,
Oh, and then remember, Julie.
oh, Perino. Yes, yes,
Oh.
yes. She's got a lovely place down by the beach. Great.
Mhm.
Oh, but anyway, we digress.
Yes. So there's a new generation out there trying to smother the customer.
That's right. They're that new generation of marketers. They're the ones that just want to take that little customer centric way and just blow it up.
Right. They're like your mother trying to smother you.
Mhm. And look at CP. He is all about it. He is not going to fall for that business.
Mm. Oh, we heard about CP and Heidi.
Oh, no.
Bad,
Yeah,
bad,
We
bad.
can't repeat some of that. I mean, you talk about fine print.
It's in the fine print.
Mhm. Oh, Zilly. Oh, Davis. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, technology, data, the convention for marketing. What happens at the
If
technology
you
and
have
data
a
segment?
lot of data, you will have a lot of graphs in your next presentation.
Graphs.
So pile up that data.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
Oh.
goodness.
See, graph.
Techniques. That is look at the techniques. CP and his techniques. Look at him. He's got them bullet pointed. He's got them adding up. He is just going round
He
and
is
round.
switching positions.
Mhm.
First he's up, then he's down.
Oh, and a
Oh,
name like charm. It's got to be good.
yeah, do not squeeze the charm.
Content
Mm.
and channels. So important. So
That's
important.
right. You must be content in
And
your
Ellen,
channel.
oh, she is the goddess of content and channels.
Oh,
And look at
Mhm.
all those people trying to chase her. Marketo!
Oh no.
Mark it up. I just remembered. So I've only done this show once. I did it in San Diego. I don't know what like I said, the back end part of it, but now I'm remembering it. There may not have been any words. Maybe they made their own PowerPoints that were just like random imagery.
I think I've seen it. You did this once with the ha-has, I think. You
No.
and somebody. No?
I don't think so.
But random photos, yeah, it's sort of like slideshow, like vacation, family.
Well, there were random PowerPoint photos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it.
It was
Great
fun.
job.
Had fun.
Oh, I hope Denise wasn't watching.
I know.
Oh, it's Heidi we gotta worry about.
Hey, but at
You
that
got me
conference,
once.
in that conference in Dallas,
Oh, totally. That's what I'm saying. Like you go to one of those Marketo conferences and you know stuff.
I know.
John here didn't let me go alone, but once I did.
To a Marketo conference. Which one? Because I heard San Antonio was off the hook.
It was San Antonio.
Oh
You
shit!
said it was canceled.
It was canceled. It was canceled.
Yeah, 2015 San Antonio.
Heidi was the keynote speaker.
Oh,
yes.
was she now?
Yeah,
I've got her key.
And a note.
you noted her key.
Oh, this is fun. Friday nights hanging out with you guys.
Aw.
You having
Oh.
popcorn, drinking bad
Big
wine.
wine and air pop popcorn. Get any better than that?
I'm looking online for random slideshow, but I can't seem to find anything.
Yeah, no, I had a hard time. That's why I ended up with that one.
Yeah. Wow.
How are we doing on time?
Someone could prepare one for you by
Yeah.
finding just the ones without pictures and putting them together or
Just
something.
some random pictures. If I remember, it was like, I should reach out to my friend who did it. There were pictures, there were graphs.
You could probably do a Google image search for graph or something,
But you need a
And then-
slideshow to,
and then keep going to the next Google image or something. I don't know.
Well, not all of those had, should I try one more? Not
Yeah.
all of them had a ton of words. Like Pam's, yours was all right. It had some words, but not, it wasn't.
the
just
problem-
sake of
the
facing.
problem with mine is it was so specific about the topic. Maybe the audience gave the topic. I really probably should have found out more about this before I proposed it.
Oh, story of my life.
Exactly. I'll email my friend Amy Lisneski from
Ours had a lot of fine print that we got to ignore though.
Yeah. And then you started talking smack about people.
Well, we knew stuff.
Yeah, you know stuff.
Oh, yeah.
What else do you got to do when you're locked up alone for weeks at a time? With all of
So
your
I heard
convenience?
Kate Jobson was telling us about some app that you can, like, it's a party on the screen. Have you heard of this thing?
House party?
Yeah.
There are people who
Yeah, it was
like
called House
they watch Netflix together as a group.
Oh yeah, my daughter's doing that right now upstairs with her RA.
They're all watching a movie together.
Steamy.
Wow.
Speaking of Netflix, do you guys watch Fleabag?
I have seen it.
The first episode, I think.
I've seen it
Oh,
all.
you gotta get past it. I watched the first episode a couple times and I really had, it
Are they
didn't
moving?
grab me,
Are they
but
moving to Netflix for season 3?
no, there's no season 3. They are, for the next 2 weeks, starting tonight, they're live streaming the play,
Oh,
Oh,
the one woman show
good.
upon which it is based. And I think I don't know what it is. It's €5 or something like that, or £5 or whatever they do in there. And it's all being donated to charity, to COVID relief charity.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not very much money and it's totally worth it. So, but if you haven't seen the show, probably won't be as great.
Well, the show is based on the play.
It is. It's based on the one woman show. So it's true. You don't need it, but you kind of want to be in love with it. The show's so good, you guys. Try it, go back. Try it
All
again.
right.
It was
no.
good, but it was a total train wreck. Right?
Yeah.
She was.
It gets if you get to episode 4 and you don't like it, stop watching.
There you go.
We made it through the Tiger King. So.
Oh, I haven't watched that. So how much animal abuse is in that show?
Not much.
It's more
Because that's all basically off camera. They love the people with their fur babies.
Yeah.
Well, imagine really weird men with their fur babies.
Yeah, but it's so immoral to be keeping a tiger as a pet.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
I can't get past. I
it's
can't even
very-
see Free Willy. I couldn't see Free Willy. I can't see those movies.
I guess you didn't see Blackfish then.
No, heck no. I can't see Black Stallion. I can't see movies with animals.
can't watch Black
How
Panther.
about a white?
I loved Black Panther.
Oh, so that's okay.
That's okay. Panthers could suck it.
Well, The Tiger King was a very interesting show, except I do have to tell you, I had a horrifying moment that one of the men on The Tiger King, not any of the stars, but one of these secondary characters, looks a lot like a guy I dated back in the day. And when I saw him on camera, I went, oh, and then they said his name at the bottom and I went, oh, good. And then I thought it was just me. And then my sister texted me and said, oh my God, did you see that guy? He looks just like so-and-so. And I was like, yeah. So Dave does not want to know who it is, which I'm not telling him, but Brian is obsessed with finding out like who it is. He thinks he's got some guesses. And I'm like, I'm not telling you if you're right or wrong. It's a horrifying flashback to the choices I made back in the day.
And for
When
me, the revealing thing about the show, the documentary, is Joe Exotic. He basically is like a mini Donald Trump in a way.
Okay.
because he's got these,
Good.
he's manipulating these people. He runs, I'm giving it away. He runs for governor.
Oh my
People
God.
vote, they vote for him.
But it's
Sure.
in Oklahoma.
Florida. It's Florida, right?
Oklahoma.
It jumps, he's in Oklahoma. There's,
The woman's
Other
in Florida,
people.
in Tampa, right? I know that place. We went to go visit that. Speaking of exes, I dated a guy named Kofi when I was at Smith. He was at UMass. And there was, and I have to admit, when I had my babies, we were living in a log cabin in upstate New York, very remote. I had 3 friends and only one of them liked me. And it was when Kofi Annan was elected head of the UN, right? And there was like probably a 12-hour period where I was convinced that I had dated Kofi Annan. Because I dated a guy named Kofi, and I was like, I don't remember his last name. And he was from Ghana, and Kofi Annan's from Ghana. So and they don't look dissimilar. So I was like, oh my God, I dated and he went on, I knew he was going places.
wow.
Yeah,
But
well,
turns out it wasn't, and then I found out it wasn't him because Kofi Annan didn't go to UMass Amherst.
You never know. The King of Jordan went to
Amherst College, right?
Deerfield Academy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
No, I looked it up, Dave.
So who knows? Some Kennedys went to Amherst College.
Sure.
And I went to
Tons of-
UMass.
And Scott went to UMass, and some Kennedys went to Brown.
Well,
I
Holly
went to
went to
UMass.
UMass. Woohoo!
Yep. I went to college as an adult. It's much different as an adult.
All
I
right, Scott, are
used
you
to
gonna
go.
do a quickie?
oh, you want me to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sell it.
All right, here we
Stop
go.
video.
Do we have to mute?
You have to stop video. You can mute. You can talk.
Yeah, we stopped.
All right.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Thank you all so much for joining me today. I know it's been a long day and I'm the last presentation of the evening, so I'll try to make it quick. What we're here to talk about is SXSW, that is South by Southwest Music, Film, Interactive. And of course, we are talking about not a current South by Southwest because nobody can be near anybody right now. We are talking about 2015's South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. What is South by Southwest? South by Southwest includes 2.128 sessions. Can you even imagine how many sessions that is? That's how big this event is. And throughout those 2.128 sessions, you will see not 1, 2, 3, or 4, or even 5, but 5.088 speakers. That's right. It's an incredible collection of experts in all sorts of departments, ideas, multimedia skill sets. In fact, I think we have 17.844 different visual media represented here. The impact is 373 MEOs. Now, a MEO is actually a cultural unit of impressiveness. Especially when you replace the S with a $sign, it's just that much more impressive. It's a millennial thing. You'll get it or you'll die before you ever get it. Okay, so wrap your head around this. 70.696 attendees came from negative 95 countries. 2008 is the year tech became responsible. I just want to remember that because this is in 2015. This is long before tech became responsible, which is why it was justified for us to make this choice. Floating bubbles like Doctor Strange in the Avengers. That is the choice that we made. Everybody at South by Southwest in 2015 was able to make cool magical bubbles in the air. And I just want to let you know, this was 3.78 years before Doctor Strange was introduced to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So let's talk about the steam engine for a second. An engine that ran on steam.
Wow.
All right. Here is a mannequin's head filled with relics from the past. And I just put that in there because I felt like it was an interesting art project that I did when I was younger. But now think about machine learning as a service. What if one woman's head could be extended beyond the frame of an image? That's the kind of questions we're asking in today's day and age. Now, if you want to know about mules loving as ubiquitous as mobile phones, imagine if every time you saw a mobile phone, it was instead 2 mules getting it on. That's what we're talking about. This is sort of like a brain. I made it with macrame. What can we trust? There's one thing we can trust. If enough people stand together in a group and lift their hands in the air, they can make someone levitate. That is one thing we can trust. And I don't know what else we can trust. In the middle of a credibility crisis, are you an angel or are you a devil? I'm going to leave you with this picture of my ex-girlfriend. She's now the Prime Minister of Ghana. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time.
Very nice. Oh, that was funny.
That's our show.
Thank you.
This is
Thank
it.
Yeah, Dave and Holly, thank you for joining us. You're welcome anytime, of course.
What a treat.
Well,
We'll be
thanks.
back.
And thank you to those of you watching. Boy, we have a bunch of stuff going on. Check it all out at happiervalley.com.
Do we want to talk? So tomorrow night we have a show coming up. Do you want to promote it for the 4 people watching? Really?
Tomorrow night's HVC live show.
Yeah. Are
We
gonna
do have
talk
we have a plan for tomorrow night. That's right. Tomorrow night, Maddie Benjamin is joining us from Not in Charge in the Family Show mockumentary, and we're going to do a form that Pam has always wanted to do, but we never did it because it seemed irresponsible to do it in person at the theater. But now that everything's virtual, it seems safe to play the game drunk, stoned, sober.
Oh, no.
Three improvisers. One is quite drunk, one is quite stoned, and one is very sober, but we don't tell the audience who is who, and they have to guess.
I have an idea already.
We don't know. You won't
We don't know yet, actually. We don't know. We'll have to decide at least an hour beforehand so we can prepare.
Hey, everybody, hit like down below.
Yeah,
Right there.
Smash that subscribe button, y'all.
Click, click, click.
All right, we should leave now.
Yeah, we should leave. It's been a delight. So good to see your beautiful faces, you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
That
Bye,
was just
Kristen.
great.
Bye, Dave Milgram. Bye.
Bye.